What's up, people? Yo! Alright. Well, you know, considering the NASCRAC does tend to keep you up at night and keeps you rip-roaring throughout the day, what I want to talk about is comatose heroin trading right now, where I was just looking at some of the trades I've done over the last week or so, and if I had slipped into a coma, drug-induced or whatever, I probably would have done a lot better than if I was sitting here watching the trades. Now let's talk about Hartford Financial. If I hadn't woken up and saw myself up money on these calls, I probably wouldn't have sold any of them to this day. The plan was the stock should run to 30 bucks before the earnings. That was the plan. So why, in my right mind, would I be selling into the strength on the way to 30? Oh, I understand why. Because I like to take the profit. I can't help but take profits. That's why I do this show, to enlighten you into what I'm doing. We bought the $27 calls at $1.20, sold some at $1.80 and at $2. Got 10 left. Then I went and bought the $28 calls for $1.40. Sold those at $2. Then we got loaded up on the 29s at $1 and $1.04. And that's what I was telling you guys about today. Now, if you're here for day one, well, let's just talk about 3 days history, because I know I got to prove myself every single day, because what I say today is the only thing that matters if you're coming to the program for the first time, right? Got to be out there competing with the gurus, the Oliver Velez's. And I got off the phone today with somebody that was ripped off by Oliver Velez. Oliver Velez and his partner, or whatever his name, forgot his name, but $2,000 they pay for a course, a 7-day course. Then they want you to put up $10,000 to $13,000 to open up a trading account. And then what happens? Oh, suddenly they just go out of business. Oh, not Oliver Velez, and he didn't go out of business, but just the part that where you just put your money into, that part went out of business. Oh, we're still doing our thing over here, but yeah, all your money's gone. Sorry, thanks for playing. And here I am, a lonely schnook for 3 years now, trying to help you along. Now, what I want to talk to you about is if you want to open up an account with us, we got our broker-dealer license. You're going to have full access to me on basically a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes a little bit of Thursdays, and Fridays is a day where we hang out all day and pretty much go live. Today was an extraordinary day. We had 3 winners. I told you guys to be buying the Hartford Financial at the open. I told you to be buying the calls on the Hartford Financial. I told you to short some Akamai, looking for some weakness on the Amazon. We got that market to pull. We got that stock to pull back. We've covered that for a little bit of a profit. And most importantly, we have a stock that I had given up on, which is the ones that you should be focusing on. Every time I give up on a stock, I say, you know what? Enough. We're not trading this thing anymore. And its name was NYX and Rambus. 2 names for you. Gave up on both of them around the same time. And as you see, Rambus now has made me swallow my pride, and I was forced basically to buy it back when it broke $25 a share. And I've already sold out of it because I don't want to start getting into holding more stocks in my portfolio. So what does that mean to you? Look at the chart on Rambus. And we had a little webinar today at hitthebid.com. We went over why we're buying it, because I know everybody needs to, what's it called? They need to see charts. Okay, I just want to go over a few guys that made some comments on one of my videos. It's fantastic, actually. Good stuff. Wait, let me get to this for a second. All right, well, the bottom line is, let's talk about Oliver Velez. Here's a guy charging you to pay for a course. Then he charges you more money for webinars. And he charges you more money for this, more money for that, to basically educate you so that you could do this for yourself. Now, you come to my website and there's no charting, and you can't hear my voice talking over a cursor, moving around the screen, making yourself look better. But I carefully explain to you what we're doing, what the prices are, and you can do it for yourself. And I don't charge you anything. But that's all coming to an end. There's going to be $400 for the year, and the guarantee is that if I don't give you a trade, one trade, that you could make $400 in a year's time, I'll give you your money back. And you know what? We might put the capability of talking over the charts if that's what you want to do. If you want to learn, here's what I'm going to say right now. I'm going to teach you how to do everything for free. I'm going to do all that for free. What you're really paying for is the money-making situations that I give you. Everything else is basically free. Or you can just look at it as for $400, you're getting education, you're getting great picks, entertainment, a great bunch of guys to hang out with, and that's what I'm offering. So according to what I've seen out there, you got Oliver Velez, who's a criminal, and now I could say that because I have proof. Oliver Velez is a criminal, and because he's written books, he's been on television, everybody thinks that he's such a great guy, and just pluck down 20 grand to try to learn what you want to do. And as I said before, it's great to teach a man, give a man a fish he eats for a day, but teach a man to fish he eats for a lifetime. I will be giving you fish every single day. I will fillet them, I will scale them for you, chop them up, a little lemon, a little garlic, maybe a little bit of saute, maybe a little side of pasta with that, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay? I have to get to some of these quotes. Hold on a second. Sorry for, not having it completely prepared, but I just want to go over some. Okay, so here's some of the comments on some of my videos. Krull, you suck. What a fucking prick. Then I got, what a fool this guy is. Don't day trade, buy good stocks and at good prices and build yourself a small fortune. Then he plugs his own website. You seem like a dick. You, my friend, need to come off a little bit more humble and maybe people might listen to what you have to say. But honestly, you come off like a big douchebag. That's awesome. It's great stuff. But then there's the one, show us the charts and live trades instead of your ugly face. Now, is that right? Is that right? But at least these people aren't calling me a scammer. I am the Jesus Christ of trading, and the reason somebody dubbed me that is because I explained to him how I do everything for free. And he's like, you're like the Jesus Christ of trading. I was like, great, I'm going to steal that. That's a great moniker. What the fuck is this bullshit? Do you shit in your pants every time you do a trade? Hey prick fuck, you suck and your site sucks. Such hatred for a guy that, so let's talk about if we only met 4 days ago. I gave you 3 things that you have doubled your money on. First, we were talking about the Akamai calls on that pullback, the Broadcom calls on the pullback, and then the Hartford Financial calls on the pullback. And each one is up 100% from the moment that we got into them. And just because you don't see it when you go to hitthebid.com, it's more of a blog website, more of a people social networking website than having charts and written stuff. If you want to talk to some people, come to the chat room, ask them what they've seen. That's all I could say. But if you want it to be written, when you go to the homepage, if you want to see it be written there, entries and exits and how much percentage gain that we made, I'm telling you right now, there's no reason for me to be bullshitting about this. And me being, what's the word? An arrogant or all the superfluous, all the synonyms that they use for being a douchebag. All I'm trying to do is really help. And I know people don't believe that, and generally you're not supposed to believe the guy that says he's just here to help. There's always an agenda. I drink coffee out of a pink cup, for God's sakes. But, oh yeah, it's getting good now. The story is I'm just trying my best, and my big picture was to let you guys see what I do. And here's the thing about being arrogant. Am I being arrogant about just not making the most money that I could? You realize that when I started buying Akamai and Broadcom, I bought 100 share lots? There's nothing to be arrogant about that. I'm a loser. I'm an idiot. A schmuck. I should have 5,000 shares of these things easy. No questions asked. And then I sell my options when I'm making 10 or 15% on an option. If you're going to be right on an option, you should be at least doubling your money. So I don't know. That's all I can say right now. So next week, and maybe tonight, I'll make another video to carefully explain the option strategies that we're doing for the upcoming week. Because we got Hartford Financial, we got Akamai, and we got Broadcom. 3 days in a row, 3 different earnings or price. So we're looking at those. All right. Good luck, and I hope my personality isn't as arrogant or what was the other word? You have a very disagreeable personality. I'm sorry.
I would much prefer Krull.